How do you go from a successful burger stand into tacos?
We've lost our minds, clearly.
So most people don't trust me in the kitchen. Thank you for letting me be
that's
back
okay.
here.
Trust me, they don't trust me either.
Okay.
Very dangerous.
Very dangerous, but also a special experience, just like Taco Ranch. What makes it so unique?
We really do start from scratch on everything. Made our chips and our taco shells, our tostados, and everything is done here in the kitchen. We're chopping up the vegetables here and making our guac from scratch.
And that's why it tastes so good.
Yeah, I think so.
Because it's made that way and made with love. So a staple item is the nachos.
Right. You guys, I think you have to start with queso.
Okay, well.
Let's do that and go crazy.
Oh, I can go crazy?
I know you can.
Okay. That's what I've always wanted to hear. Take the queso and go crazy.
And go crazy.
Is that right?
That's it.
Okay,
you did great. And then we're going to go with the taco meat.
Okay.
We got some.
Also, I'm being shy for camera. I would have done like 3 more spoons with that queso.
Spread some little
chorizo on there. Is this one of your go-to orders?
Yeah, this is it. This is it if I'm really feeling either a really good mood or a really bad mood. I guess
nachos are the answer?
Nachos are always the answer.
Okay,
we
but
got some pico.
Well, you have to like put green on it.
You
oh,
can.
No, do you not?
You can if you like.
Okay.
I think you should do whatever you want.
Well, this is how I get my nutrients for the day. This is where my vegetables come in.
Can I give you some pico?
Oh, yes, please. Okay. Tomatoes.
Yeah.
It's like I'm having a salad.
That's right, it is.
It is a salad.
And then we've got sour cream.
Un poquito.
Just a little. Oh, all of a sudden it matters. I go crazy on that. I like the sour cream.
I'm saving room for the guacamole scoop.
Jalapenos?
No jalapeno zone. I cannot handle it.
All right, I'll go with the jalapeno.
This is the main event.
There we go.
Perfect.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that save.
And you saved it. And that's why they don't let me in the kitchen.
I will sacrifice anything for the guacamole.
That's right. Yours is better than mine.
I think they both look beautiful and unique and ready to eat. Shall we?
Absolutely.
Let's do it. So what do you call cheese that isn't yours?
What?
Nacho cheese.
You came prepared.
I did.
Thank goodness.
I've been saving nacho jokes.
One of us needed to come prepared today.
All day I was like, I've got to keep that nacho joke in my back pocket for you. Cheers. Thank you for showing me the ropes on the nacho line over there.
You did great.
Did I? The thing that's nice about nachos, it doesn't matter what they look like because they always taste good, right?
That's true. It's absolutely true.
How do you go from a successful burger stand into tacos?
We've lost our minds, clearly. We were looking for a challenge, and this is a challenge. There's no doubt about it. We like things that are hard, but not impossible.
Yeah.
It's taken a while, but I think we've got it. I think we're in a really good place with what we're serving.
Beef Terry's has become like a staple and an iconic spot in Austin. When you set out to open that first one, did you imagine it would unfold in that way?
No idea. The only thing I really wanted to do, I knew we wanted to do more than one. You can't forget my wife, Kathy, right there with me. To do 2 or more would be, really something that would be a learning experience.
Yes.
And for the first few years, when we opened at Lamar and Barton Springs, the original location, people didn't get what we were doing. 14 years ago, when we brought the all-natural beef to Austin, the hormone-free, antibiotic-free, vegetarian-fed beef, I mean, there were a lot of people that just didn't get what we were about. And so, we just kind of held steadfast to what we were trying to do. And then eventually it caught on.
Proliferated, yes. Yeah. And now you got people waiting all morning for your drive-thru to open. So you're talking about holding steadfast. What was your mindset at that point? How do you keep going at a time when you kind of feel like you have to explain something to everyone around you?
Well, what we decided to do was that we would just put up on a board, which is at every store, and it's at Taco Ranch as well, here's what you're eating. And if it matters to you, great. If it doesn't, that's fine too. We're glad you're here.
Yeah.
And we just kind of let the customer decide if it was important to them. There's a policy around here, and I think it comes from me. Who knows at this point? But we don't really like getting in people's faces. We let people decide for themselves what they want. And then we just provide that.
Yeah.
And so there's no hard sell. It's just not who we are.
Yeah, and you let people find something on their own that you know is quality and that you're confident about.
Yeah, we've always known it, and it's just a matter of that customer figuring it out.
So we've got to spend some serious quality time with your wife, Kathy.
Yeah.
I want to know what that conversation looked like when you guys, are multiple locations of Terry's in, and you're like, hey, honey, let's open a taco stand.
God. Well, fortunately, she was in another country.
Okay, that does work out nicely
so
for
it
you.
was a long distance phone call. You know, Kathy is great because she's always in. It's kind of like, you really want to do that? And I'm like, you know, not if you don't want to, but I just think it might be a fun thing. And then to her credit, you know, these are really mostly her recipes. And Kathy will be the first to tell you she's really not into cooking. So this was a real moment of love that she just got in there and worked it out. She and I are both from West Texas, so we pulled out a few West Texas recipes that we always keep in our back pocket. You know, God bless her, she was in.
God bless her, that's right. You have created such a great company culture, and you do really special things to create that loyalty and community here.
We have 900 employees now, and up until about 350, Kathy made every birthday cake. Every employee gets a birthday cake on their birthday. And I deliver the cakes. Nobody ever gives me credit for that.
Yeah, I mean, that's just as special. You
I'm
come
kidding.
bearing the gift.
I'm kidding. And so now we actually have a woman whose sole job is to drive around in a P. Terry's furnished vehicle to deliver 900 plus birthday cakes a year. Everybody gets a Christmas bonus, depending on how long they've been with us.
Wow.
So, you know, I think it was over $100,000 this year in Christmas bonuses. And this is for not management. This is for the guys taking your order and prepping your food. But I think the thing that we do that has ingrained us to the people who work with us every day is that we offer non-interest loans. Mm-hmm. I recall in my life those times when there wasn't much money in the account and something bad happened, you know, a major repair on a car. And so how it started was an employee once said, well, my truck broke down. And I said, okay, you're gonna be able to get to work. Well, no, I don't have the money to get it fixed. And so it started with just here, go get it fixed. And then it just blossomed into, you know, I guess there's probably $40,000 out right now in non-interest loans. And, but it allows that employee, frankly, to not be burdened by something, you know, big that happens or bad that happens in their lives. And at the same time, it keeps an employee pretty loyal.
Yeah, it allows you to have a successful company culture.
Works out both ways.
If you had to eat one item on the Taco Ranch menu for the rest of your life,
nachos.
It'd be the nachos. Well, good thing we have that.
No doubt about it. It's crazy. In the last 6 months, I've eaten more Taco Ranch than P. Terry's, 5 to 1.
What?
Yeah,
Is that possible?
I eat these nachos, these silly nachos every day.
Well, I'm glad that we have them and that we get to share them with you. Cheers to you, Patrick. Thank you for this.
Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for having me, is what we say here.